There we go, we are recording in night vision. Now hopefully that's all good and charged. And then sort out the bear. Get up the bear's going. Then we'll put on Spirit Talker. And lights off. What I could do is putting the blanket down quickly. So our Spirit Talker's loading. There we go. And then Spirit Talker is now officially on. So the investigation has officially begun. It is about 8:10 at night. So, I'll label this as an 8 o'clock investigation, even though it's starting a little bit later. There we go. Right, I'm going to sort out this blanket a little bit more. So I hope that you find it interesting. Because that's the purpose of the investigations, just to, it's an investigation into whether or not the paranormal exists. And, well, I wouldn't say hope you find it entertaining, because I don't think investigations should be entertainment. Oh, the bear's flashing. That might be me, though, moving around. But good test to see. You can see that on the live stream, so I'll tilt that down a bit more. Probably tilt you a little bit more that way. Let's see, so I'm going to move the bear now. I think you can see the bear, can't you? If I put it there, probably tilt it down a bit more if possible. Yeah, I think that's good. Right, so the bear flashing is because I've just moved it. One of the candles has gone out. I've determined that there is a bit of a settling period with the bear.
Did you hear us?
I did not hear you, Spirit, no. You took a while to say that. Yeah, so there is a settling period there. I don't know how long it is that it takes to settle, because obviously it's inconsistent. Sometimes it flashes after a certain amount of time, sometimes it doesn't. But like I say, oh, there you go. Thank you very much, Spirit. If that was you who did touch the bear, because I didn't move then. So if you touch the bear, thank you very much. Again, should point out, one, with the bear flashing just now, it hasn't been too long since I've been moving around it. And two, I would say it's still in the settling period. And three, the battery as well. It's the same battery I've used for the past 10 days. So this is day 11 off the same battery. I will keep on using that battery. If there is an hospital, okay. If there is an investigation where the bear starts flashing constantly, and I'm like, you know what, the battery's probably a bit kaput, then that is when I'll swap it out. Right, there we go. Should be all good. Hand is on planchet. Everything is set up. It feels quite cold in here today, but it is October. Mid-October now, pretty much. There you go, the bear's arm's flashing again. Thank you very much, Spirit. If that was you who did light up the bear, can you light up the other arm? Because that other time it's just lit up. I'm like, I don't know if that's down to settling period. Well, it's just said died. Did you die in a hospital, Spirit? I say, if it was you who lit up the bear and not just settling period, etc., make me believe it was you. Light up the other side of the bear, that left arm. That other side. Can you light up that? Or can you light up the legs? The legs haven't lit up at all. If you light those parts of the bear up, then that will have me believing a little bit more that it's you that is lighting up the bear. Because I'd still say that, even though I wasn't really moving around anything at the time, the arm lighting up just then, I think I'd still put that down to just, I forgot what I call it. Yeah, can't remember what I call it.
Jesus.
Jesus. That's the one of the few religious words it's actually said. Settling period. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, so even though it had been a little bit of time, I'm still putting that arm down to the settling period. If it goes off now, though, through the investigation, like within the next hour or so, if you make that arm light up again, or any other part of the bear, I'm going to put that down to that it was actually you who lit it up. Especially if I don't move anything, because, I mean, the candles might go out and things during the investigation, but, come on, Spirit. There's anything interesting that it's not something about portals since I've put the mirror out. I mean, there is already a mirror in this room behind me, but, it's one of those I'm just like, Because a lot of me pushing it, I mean, granted, I'm not going to call out to anything particular today, or at least not this investigation. I will next investigation. But yeah, because obviously mildly spooked because of the accident I was nearly in.
You're okay here.
You're okay here. Thank you very much, Spirit. See, that's interesting. Just as I'm about to say about the, going to work the other morning in a taxi and it nearly getting hit by a tram, and then suddenly it says, "You're okay here." I was like, "Yes, I am okay. Thank you very much, Spirit. Thank you." Does that mean that there are spirits here that are protecting me, and they can't protect me outside, perhaps? I don't know. That's it, like that. Nothing actually happened, it was just a nearly happened situation. Which I'm putting down to coincidences. Early morning dodgy taxi driver. Depends on what your locus of control is. If it's internal locus of control, you're very much like, you tend to be like, if I put the work in, then that is going to cause a result. External is if it is just destiny kind of thing. So if you have internal, you'd be like, oh, it was the taxi driver is dodgy, therefore accident nearly happened. External being, is bigger things at play.
Circle.
Circle. There's a circle of candles, Spirit. There's a circle of candles with a mirror in the middle of it. You can use the mirror as a portal if you need to. Either one of the mirrors you can use as portals, if that will help you communicate. If that helps you light up the bear. So I've got the plasma ball lit. So we're on day 11 now of the 28-day cycle, so in theory, activity should light up. No, not activity. It just shows how much my mind is on just lighting up the bear and the balls. But activity should occur more frequently. Because walk back. I can't go backwards, Spirit. I'm sat on the floor with a chair behind me and a wall behind that chair. I can't walk backwards. There is a mirror behind me though, so I don't know whether or not you're referring to the fact that there is a mirror behind me. But yeah, so as I was saying, 28-day cycle, we're on day 11, and the day 10.
I worked here.
You worked here? I don't think there was a workplace here, but there might have been close to here. I feel like one of the buildings kind of like on the end used to be something. But I don't think this particular building used to be anything else, Spirit. Yeah, so about halfway through, 20 days, a little bit earlier, and already I had a day of weird coincidences. And, it was day 2 of calling out particular things, and now you've got the bear lighting up occasionally, because the first 9 days I didn't even have to say, oh, that was me moving around near the bear causing it to light up. It was just a case of it just wouldn't light up, whereas now it's lighting up occasionally, but not to the point where I'm like, oh, that was definitely the spirit, that could have been me, but I'm just like, but then for the first 9 days you didn't have that happening. So like I say, paranormal thrives on coincidence. So with the bear lighting up now, is it a coincidence? Is it not a coincidence? I don't know. This is why we investigate. Because if you get enough coincidences, then that forms a pattern, and therefore no longer it is a coincidence. So, yeah, I do still need to cover up that bin, you know. I keep thinking that I do see, like,
Marble.
shaped things over there. Marble? No marble that I can see here, Spirit.
Positive.
Positive? Are you saying that you work off positive energy? It's quite difficult investigating sitting down on the floor. I will say that because
I'm with my children.
you're with your children. Okay. Can you give any names? Can you name your children? Are your children here now? I'm assuming they are if you're with your children. That's a stupid question. What are the names of your children, Spirit? But yeah, as I say, it's difficult investigating sitting down because obviously you can get a bit tired sitting down because you
I died in
at
the war.
rest. You died in the war. What happened to you in the war? How did you die, Spirit? There's a particular thing because that is something that it does keep saying occasionally. Again, we're hitting the usual threads, which it says. So the threads so far, and with my children, I died in the war. These are both fairly constant things that it's saying with narrative, like certain narrative threads. Can you say how you died in the war, Spirit? Or can you say which war?
You see me.
You see me. Okay. I don't know what you're on about, Spirit. Months ago, maybe, when I was investigating, but I've not properly seen anything since then.
Battery.
Battery. Okay, nothing's died. Like, straight away I look towards the direction of the camcorder, being like, is that about to die? Because obviously we have had an investigation where I had to cut it short because after about half an hour, I think, half an hour, 40 minutes, because the camcorder died, because I forgot to plug it in. I mean, none of the candles have gone out. The bear, as far as I'm aware, is still working. I'm not going to test it just because, again, settling period. We'll kick back in. I know the cat balls are drained. I need new cat balls. I've only got 2 working ones, and I wouldn't class them as working. Because you can literally pick up the cat balls and they won't go off. You need to give it a good shake. Yeah, I don't see you, Spirit, but if you are effectively communicating through this device, then I do